When we talk about logic, we often think of mathematics, debates, or rigorous reasoning. But where does this idea of structured thinking come from? For Western thought, it all begins with Aristotle, a Greek philosopher from the 4th century BCE. He was the first to formalize what we now call logic. Before him, philosophers certainly reasoned but without a real method. Aristotle wanted to understand why some arguments work and others don't, so he created a tool, the organon, a collection of texts in which he lays out the foundations of logic. At the heart of his logic is the syllogism. A syllogism is a three-part argument to premises and a conclusion. For example, all men are mortal. Socrates is a man. Therefore, Socrates is mortal. It's simple but revolutionary for the first time. The validity of an argument doesn't depend on the content, but on the form of the reasoning. Aristotle identified different kinds of statements: affirmative, negative, universal, particular, and he showed how combining these statements could lead to valid or invalid conclusions. He even classified syllogisms into figures and modes with almost mathematical precision. What Aristotle offers isn't an absolute truth, but a tool for thinking properly. He wanted to help avoid errors in reasoning, what we now call fallacies. For example, all cats are animals, therefore all animals are cats. False, but it sounds logical. Aristotle wanted us to spot the difference. His logic influenced all of medieval thought, especially among Arab and Christian scholars, and it remained dominant for centuries. Even today, modern formal logic with its symbols and equations is still partly built on Aristotle's foundations. To understand Aristotelian logic isn't just to study an old theory. It's to learn how to think with precision, to build solid ideas, and to uncover misleading arguments. It's a powerful intellectual weapon even today.